Hello, beautiful, and good morning or good afternoon. Welcome to Morph Transform Your Reality with me, More Yelvington. I help women overcome relationship anxiety and so they can heal their depression and heal their relationships. If this is the first time that you're seeing me and you're here, hello and welcome. And if you have been following along the last couple of years and listening to my stuff, we're friends now, so I would help you say hello and tag me. Today, we're going to have a little story time. I wanted to share an experience that I had about 10 years ago. And this is coming up because this morning I was scrolling online and I read this post. Was really powerful about a lady that she was talking about not having experienced like a big traumatic experience in her life. And so a lot of times when she reads other people's like the trauma that they went through, she feels like because she doesn't have any like a big event in her life that like dominated her life, right? Then she felt like she couldn't really talk about the little things that do appear in our life, the little things that do stop us, okay? And so I wanted to talk about this a little bit. And first I'm going to give you a little story. So 10 years ago, a little back, more back. Okay. So I started my healing journey about 17 years ago. And more than that, working on myself, I did experience some trauma. I lost my dad when I was really young. My parents got divorced. I went through some sexual stuff. And so luckily my mom was a healer, was doing these things. And so I was experiencing healing from her. I went to therapy from a very young age. And even though I was raised in that environment, there was a big part of me that was pushing it away and didn't want anything to do with it. And so when I became a teenager and I was getting more into who I was, realizing the patterns, the guys that I was dating that weren't really aligned with who I wanted to be, the situations I put myself in, I kind of put myself in check and started really soul searching for myself, what I want my life to look like. And even though I was really young, 16, 17, I knew what I didn't want my life to be like. And I knew what I wanted what I wanted to create as my life. I knew the people I wanted to be around. I knew that what I had experienced in the past is not what I want to create for my future. And I started this healing journey and I got into different modalities that I learned really young on. I've always been a person that people came to and worked on their stuff with me. I would channel information for them. That stuff always came really natural to me. And so because I was in this realm, I was always open to try new things and to experience new things. And I started traveling around the world and working with different people and actually also receiving healing from others. And at this point of my life, I want to say I was like 20, 22, and I was exchanging with another healer. She was doing healings on me over the phone, kind of like what I work with my clients now. And we were doing a session over the phone and she starts telling me that I was abused by my father, and by my parents. And luckily for me, I was so in tune with who I was and so in tune with my body, even then, at 20 years old, that I was completely aware that what she was talking about was her stuff. Okay? And now I'm not talking about going to therapy or going to healing and really finding, because we're masters at shoving traumas down and ignoring them and pretend that they don't exist and that they don't happen. We are masters at that. So many women come to me because of the symptoms that they experience that's caused by sexual trauma. Okay? Back pain, UTIs, problems with relationships, anxiety, depression. Those are all symptoms to a trauma that's underneath. But when you're in such a vulnerable state and you're looking for help and you're going to somebody to really help you, you really have to know and trust your intuition and trust your gut and trust your knowing, because it is so easy to open that door and fall through that and start creating problems and start dealing with traumas that aren't even yours. And that's why now that I have some Access Tools. I've been doing this for 5 years now with Access Tools. Who does it belong to? Is magic. Because you're so aware now of how much of the stuff you've been dealing with is not yours, and how much you've just perceiving from others. So my intention with this live right now is for you to really tune into how much of the stuff that you've learned throughout the years, how much of the stuff that you heard, that you took on about you, maybe not just from a healer or a therapist. It could be from a teacher. It could be from your parents. We take these comments, these judgments, these situations, and we hold them into our body, and we start creating from this place. Because what happens is when somebody judges us or somebody hurts us, somebody harasses us, we lock that in our body. We resist and react to it and acting upon that, or we align and agree, and then we upon about that, right? I'm going to give you an example. I was working with my client. This was years ago, and her parents always told her, it's all about you. It's all about you. You're the star. It's all about you. And so she made her whole life purpose to make sure nothing is about her and nothing is about who she is. We take these judgments, we turn them into our truth, and then we create based upon them. And so when I keep saying, create from your future and not from your past, it's because these places, these little traumas, it might seem like nothing to somebody that's gone through attack, through rape, through loss, okay? But really, it's creating your life. It's creating your business. It's creating your relationship. It's creating your body. It's creating the off balance that you have. And so by releasing these beliefs, by releasing these judgments, by clearing them from the body, by bringing awareness to the places that you're blocking yourself, that your subconscious is blocking you and your body. Because when I talk about this, you are feeling it in your body. If I say to you now, go to that place where you were so open, okay? You were so open, you were so wanting to heal, and this person says something to you that really stuck you. And you're still carrying that as a trauma in your body. You can ask your body to show you, where is this trauma now? And connect to it. Okay, connect to it. Feel it. Yay, I'm so happy you're here live with me too. Thank you. Okay, connect to this feeling, to this trauma that you're holding on to. Now ask, who does it belong to? And return it to sender with consciousness attached. And as if it's getting even a little lighter, just a little lighter, you know that it's not yours. You just bought it. It's somebody else's. Awesome. So just kind of expand out. Take a deep breath. Connect to your body. Thank your body. Thank your body for holding on to these things, because it's done it for a reason. And right now you're watching this for a reason, because it's time to let go. It's time to release. It's time to shift. And it's time to stop giving your power away to those who seek to take it from you. It's time for you to trust your knowing, to trust your body, to follow your intuition, but not from a place of comfort, okay? We don't want to go, avoiding the fear because it's a lot more comfortable. We want to dive in and heal this stuff, but we want to know that it's coming from a real place, okay? From you, not from out of you, from you. So thank you so much for being with me today. If this was a contribution, please share. I am working on putting out into the world my Heal Your Powerhouse workshop, where we're really going to dive in, clear all the stuff that's been kind of stuck in there, preventing us from being in our true, authentic essence, and moving on to raise the vibration, the feminine vibration of the planet. So thank you. I love you. I adore you. And I will see you next time.